Just pulled up to drop the car off at Action Tires and More here on the Gold Coast. Now these guys ran a Carrera Cup car. They know how to set up Porsches, and we've got a few parts to install. So we've got some adjustable arms. Hold on, just open these up. Got some nice hard race adjustable front arms for the caster. Pretty nice. And we've got the Torque Solutions adjustable tie rod ends. So this is a bump steer kit, so we can change the height of this and correct the bump steer, which we've been suffering from because we're quite low. So these guys will also corner balance the car. We don't have the race seat in, but we'll compensate for that with a couple of kilos. My body weight, full tank of fuel, all the trim is out of the front and back, and ready to get this done. Now I can't install it myself. I have fractured my shoulder, so it leaves it so I can't really get in there and do any hard work, because these things need quite a lot of torque, particularly these arms and the bolts that hold it in. And I just can't do it with a broken arm. So we'll check back in a few hours when it's all ready and see how they go with the install and alignment.
Next minute.
All right, the guys just did a quick run to make sure the shakedown is good. Ride heights look good. Corner weighting, it was 50.8, now they got it down to 50-50 left right, and it's virtually 50-50 front rear. I got all the specs I'll be putting up on the screen. I'll get a shot of them and put them up, ready to go for upcoming track days. So yeah, big thanks to these guys for fitting me in beforehand. So I'm just having a look at the parts they took off. So these are my old tie rods, and they're fine. That one's fine. And that one, well, it's a lot stiffer. But this, look, okay, we got some cracks in it. Look at that play. That bushing is done. These need to be replaced anyway. So that's telling me that a lot of the rubber on this car, well, we replaced a good bit already, but we're going to replace the rest. So that means we're going to be doing new control arms, and then the rear version of these, which are a bit longer. So there we go. That's where we're spending the money next. It's going to have all new suspension then. It's going to be very tight. But yeah, that's that bushing is done, and that one's a little bit better. But yeah, done. Those are done. Okay, cool, easy. Let's take it for a test drive. All right, we're back home. It was a great drive. It feels really nice and tight, and I'm like in that video showing all the play in those bushings on the old one. We're gonna have to replace it. So let's get some specs up here. Okay, so here we have invoice, because I did a few things as well. So we had it the new front control arms in and tie rod ends, and with the bump steer kit, corner weighted, and final wheel alignment with 90 kilos in the front seat, because that's what I weigh. Okay. So starting off, front left, 331, front right, 345, not bad. Rear left, 368, rear right, 399, total 1,443 kilos. So we have taken a bit of weight out, like I said, but that's not too bad. 50.8 cross weight front to weight. So all right, so what do we finish on? 326 and 351. Yeah, and then we got 371 and 395, giving a 50% sorry, cross weight front to left. Okay, not bad. So handles really nice. Now something that we had previous, so this is our last time we got an alignment done. Now everything of course is in minutes. So the 3 is like hours, and then if that's minutes on the clock, that's a quarter. So 15 would be like a quarter of a degree. Okay, so our previous, camber is one thing, but we had some caster. The caster was a bit off. So Actually, they didn't even record it last time, but it was definitely off. So with the adjustable caster arms, we could change that. What did we end up with? Here we go. Of course, this previous is after they did suspension work. Okay, so let's check out our camber, what we ended up with. So last time we had it done, the front camber was -3, basically almost -3.25 degrees on the front right. It's the final, and nearly 3.5. Sorry, on the front left, and nearly 3.5 on the front right. So what they did some adjustment with the camber tops and got it very even. So it's -3 both sides. Awesome. Toe, we had very little toe before. We just ended up with 0.1 mil, so close to 0. So that's a touch. Negative is actually pointing out, so it's a touch toe out. And then in the back, we've got very similar. So the toe now is only 1.1 in. So probably cut our tire wear and should help with a bit of stability powering out of corners. I had it slightly towed in before. I had like 3 mil toe in previously, and yeah, now it's going to should be a little bit better. So it was almost, here's what we had before. We had 1.7, 1.6, a total of 3.4, and now we're almost straight, total of 1.1 toe in the rear. And then the rear, we got rear camber is now just about -2.5, but they're very even on both sides, and it used to be pretty much the same, a little bit less on the left, but we've been able to increase it a touch. So see how it goes. Track day coming up. That should improve things a lot. These guys are very known for setting up Porsches at Action Tires. The owner, Matt, he's a young guy, races Carrera Cup cars himself, so they know what they're doing.